Hello everyone, welcome to lesson number 30. This is grade 8 mathematics. In this lesson, I am going to show you how to convert percentages to fractions and also how to convert fractions to percentages. First thing first, I think you should know what is a percentage. Okay. The word percentage is derived from Latin words per and cent. All right. So, which simply means over 100. So the word percent simply means over 100. So any number with a denominator of 100 is regarded as a percentage. For instance, if I say 18%, that 18% can be written as 18 over 100. So any number that is written with a denominator of 100 is regarded as a percentage. Okay, so in this video, I am going to show you how to change decimal fractions and also common fractions to percentages. Okay, and also I'm going to show you how to change percentages back to decimal and common fractions. Okay, so to change a common fraction to a percentage, make sure that the denominator is 100. So once the denominator is 100, then you can just add the percentage sign. So you can just say, like here we have 18 over 100, so we can just write it as 18 with this sign. So this is a sign of the percentage. Okay. All right. So let us look at this example number 1 here. We have. So what I'm going to do, I will do part A, part C, and part D. So part B and part D will be your practice questions. Please take a picture and share with me on WhatsApp. So we have 3 over 4, and we want to write this as a percentage. So what do? We need to make sure that this 4 must become 100. Okay, so how do we get that right? So let's see. Answers. So we want to write 3 over 4 as a percentage. So we need to find a number that, okay, let me just copy everything. Come on, bring it here. Okay, so it's like we need to go down. Nice. So we need to find a number that will multiply with 4 so that we get 100, and that number is none other than 25. How do you know that the number is 25? Because 4 goes into 100 25 times. Come on. So we put up a multiplication sign. And then we multiply that by, come on. So we multiply the numerator and the denominator with 25 over 25. So because we know that 4 goes into 100 4 times. So this will become, come on, this will become, let's see, come on. So this will become, so 3 times 25 will give us 75, and 4 times 25 will give us 100. So now we can say that this is none other than just 75%. All right. So the trick is to find the number that you need to multiply with the denominator and the numerator so that the denominator is now 100. And we know that 4 goes into 100 25 times. Okay, so now the question is, what if the fraction is already a decimal fraction? Okay, so here we have 0.35, and you want to write this as a percentage. So how do we do that? So let's see. So we need to go back to grade 7 or probably grade 6 and ask ourselves, how do I convert a decimal fraction to a, let's say, common fraction? So because there are 2 digits after the point, so that's gonna be 100. So it will be, come on, it will be 35 over 100. And that, my friend, we can just write it as 35%. Voila. So because it's 2 digits after the decimal point, we can just say 35 over 100. And we know that any number with a denominator of 100 can be written as a percentage. And that's it. Let's look at part D. Part D will be very simple because the denominator can go into 100 2 times. So that means, come on, so that means you're going to multiply the denominator and the numerator with 2 over 2 because 50 goes into 100 2 times, so 2 over 2, come on, and then equal to a new fraction. So 27 times 2 will give us 54. You can confirm that on your calculator. And then 50 times 2 will give us 100. And we just learned that any number with a denominator of 100 can be written as a percentage. And voila, that's it. So my friends, I think it's about time you practice now. So please watch this video over and over again, and please try to change 3 over 5 to a percentage and also 0.12 to a percentage. Okay, so that was example number 1. Let's go to example number 2. So example number 2 says you write 25% as a common fraction in its simplest form and also as a decimal fraction. So let me quickly take you back up. It says here to change a common fraction to a percentage, make sure that the denominator is 100. That is what we did in example number 1. So percentages can be changed back to decimal fractions and also common fractions. Okay, so let me show you how to do just that. So now what we have here, we are given a percentage. In fact, this question is coming from last year's paper 1 question paper. Okay, so this example I took it from last year's exam paper number 2. Okay, it was an exam question. So you are given 25% and you have to write it as a common fraction in simplest form. Very, very important, simplest form. Okay, and then part B says write as a decimal fraction. So let's start with part A. So 25. So what do we know? We know that 25% can be written as, come on, 25% can be written as a fraction. Easy now. Can be written as a fraction as 25 over 100. Okay, that's what we did. It's a common fraction, but is it in simplest form? No, it is not in simplest form. So we should now write it in simplest form. So do you remember how to write a fraction in simplest form? You do that by dividing a numerator and the denominator by what we call the highest common factor. So what is the highest common factor of 25 and 100? It's none other than 25 itself. So 25 goes in itself once, and 25 goes into 100 4 times. Alright, so 25% as a common fraction is 1 over 4. So now we should write it as a decimal fraction. So we can just take it from here and say decimal fraction of 25% is none other than 0.25, and that's it. And voila. So now, my friends, your job, you are going to show me that you understand this lesson by writing part B and part D as percentages. Take a picture and WhatsApp to me so I can confirm if your work is right or you need to do some correction. And also this activity, write 80% as a common fraction in simplest form. Very important, very important, and also write it as a decimal fraction. So thank you for watching, and I'm looking forward to see your answers. See you in the next video. Bye bye.